Hey, what is up, you sexy beasts? It's Louise, bringing you some epic zombies gameplay. Yes, and when I say epic, by that I mean an epic fail, because we just failed, hence why it's only like 13 minutes long. But yeah, I think this is going to be part of my We Fail series, because we failed. That's pretty much it, and I failed spectacularly, because this is like the third take of this bloody commentary, because something just keeps going wrong. Either the dog's barking, or my mother's calling me for dinner, or the fucking trains, which are like fucking halfway up the fucking road, and I'm making a noise. I never usually hear them, suddenly I'm hearing them. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, basically the night we played this, this was the last game that we played, and we were tired, and that's not why we failed, we were just failing all night regardless. But, I did record the audio for it, you know, with us all chatting away, but we weren't really chatting that much because we were tired in this one. So I decided to use it for a commentary, and I wanted some zombies gameplay for my commentary because, guys, I want to talk about the pending zombie apocalypse. Yes, you heard me right. And if you don't know what the fuck I'm chatting about because you live under a fucking rock, I'm going to tell you. And if you do know what I'm on about, well, we're going to recap. Okay? I don't know why I'm laying on the floor. I think I must have left the room. But anyway. So here we go. Yes, guys, I am talking about the Miami zombie. The dude that likes to eat other dudes' faces. Why the fuck anyone would want to eat someone else's face is beyond me. But still. Let's carry on. Yes, the guy, I believe his name was Eugene Rudy or something like that. He was wandering along, butt naked, as you do. And he found some poor 65-year-old homeless guy sleeping in the shade under, like, one of those highway bridges things that they have over there in America. And, like, on the path bit. And he proceeds to beat him up. And he drags him along. There's, like, video footage. It's not brilliant, but you can see it. And he pulls off the guy's clothes. So, like, from waist down, he's naked. And he's beating him up. And then he eats his fucking face. And there's people going past. And they see what's going on, and one of the ones goes and gets a cop, and then the cop comes over and he's like, step away from the face, sir. I don't know exactly what he said, it was like just telling the guy to get off him. And he wouldn't do it. So the cop like climbs over the barrier, and the dude, the zombie dude, he looks up at him with a piece of the bloke's face, you know, the flesh hanging out of his mouth. And growls like a rabid chipmunk or some shit. And then carries on eating the dude's face. So the cop opens fire. And the zombie dude just carries on eating the other dude's face. And I think the cop had to fire like 7 times to kill the dude. Now if that ain't a zombie, I don't know what is. I mean, come on, let's face it. And I'm just like, this story blew my mind. And what they're saying is they think that he was on like a new type of LSD called bath salts. Like, it's not real bath salts, so before you start running up to the pharmacy or to the supermarket to get yourself some of these bath salts, it's not real bath salts, it's just what they're called, okay? But that's what they think he was on, which made him go into a drug-induced psychosis, which obviously made him feel like he was a zombie. But I mean, let's face it, that dude, it took him like 7 bullets to go down. Like, I don't know about you, but I know with me, 1 bullet will probably take me down. I mean, I'm only 5'1" and like 7 stone, so I'm a tiny little person, so of course just 1 bullet would take me down. But still, 7 bullets to take a person down, that's fucking that's mental, man. That's mental. And it's like, it's crazy. And it makes me think, like, the dude who had his face bitten off, I think his name's Roderick or something like that. Well, from the video that I saw, he didn't really pull up that much of a fight, from what I can see. Like, I'm sorry, if someone was trying to eat my fucking face, like, I'm a tiny person, but they'd still get an ass whooping. Do you know what I mean? I would fight with every ounce of my strength until I could fight no more. You know what? And the adrenaline would be pumping, so I'd be able to go for a bit longer, and fuck off, Gog, stop trying to stab me. And, yeah! And, do you know what? I would give up such a fucking fight. I would bite their ballsack, because let's face it, if you bite a guy's ballsack, I'm sure it would cause them considerable pain. Because if you kick them in one, it does. So if you bite it, can you imagine? Like, I wouldn't personally know. I haven't got a ballsack. But, yeah, whatever. So, yes, this is the point. But this isn't the only case. They have said that they have found other cases which they believe are drug-induced lately in America. Now, one of the guys in Miami, actually, in Miami, if I'm going to get this right, in Miami, and there was one dude who was also running around butt naked, got run over by a fucking taxi, proceeded to then jump on the taxi and beat up the occupants, and then was tasered, to which it had no effect on him whatsoever, and it took 15 fucking policemen to take this cunt down. I'm sorry, right? They've been talking about superhuman strength, and people are saying it's because they're on this drug and it, like, numbs them to the pain. They don't feel the pain. That's why they can do all of this, and it takes so much to take them down. Yeah, but when it takes 15 policemen to take control of one man who has already been hit by a taxi and who's already been tasered, I'm sorry, but that to me, that's not just not feeling pain, that is superhuman strength. And he was butt naked as well. What is it that's making him want to do butt naked? And then in something completely unrelated, in Maryland, but it's also in America, but it's completely unrelated in the case of drugs and in Miami, some dude, a 21-year-old student, has admitted to killing his roommate, yeah? Killing his roommate, chopping him up with a knife, and then eating his brains and his heart. Like, what the fuck? What more proof do you need of the zombie apocalypse? Really? Let's face it, dudes. But I mean, that shit's just crazy. And I don't know, I think there is actually a third case this week of cannibalism, but in America, but I'm not sure of the details or anything, so I'm not going to talk about that. But seriously, dude, what the fuck is going on? Is the zombie apocalypse here and it's just happened to hit America first? I mean, if it is, I'm kind of excited in a way. Like, I wouldn't mind if there is going to be a zombie apocalypse. In some ways, I wouldn't mind it hitting while I'm alive, because I think it'd be pretty, like, fucking fun in some ways. Fucking scary, but it'd be fun. You know what I mean? And it'd make a difference from the daily grind of life. But still, can you imagine I could go looting places and have as many Xboxes as I like? Even though there'd be no one online to play with me. But still. We're getting off topic. What is going on? But anyway, here's what I'm thinking, right? We've always said that the zombies want to go for brains. Well, this dude went for the face. So maybe we've got that wrong. But then the other dude, who just seems to be a cannibal, ate the brains and the heart, right? So, what is it? What do they want? Do they want the faces or the brains? But seriously, dude, why would you want to eat someone else's face? Like, come on. Because if you're eating their face, then you're eating their fucking nose. And what comes out the nose? Yes, that's right, people, boogers. Boogers. And I know some people like to eat their own boogers, but I've never heard of someone wanting to eat some other fucker's boogers. And I know booger sounds like such a shitty word, but I can't think what else to call it, really, apart from snot or whatever. There's not really a nice way to call it. You can call it boogers, bogies, or snot. You haven't really got much of a choice in this sense. I suppose you could call it mucus in some weird sense. But anyway. Yeah. People like to eat their own, but I've never heard of people who want to eat other people's. And it's pretty really disgusting. You know, I mean, I personally don't eat even my own. I have seen someone eat their own, which was pretty disturbing. But I personally wouldn't want to eat my own. So kind of like, if you're going to eat someone's face, you might as well just go the whole hog and eat their fucking ass. Because yes, it'd be dirty and disgusting, but it's going to have more meat than the face because of the arse cheeks. So, you know, you get some popcorn meat off there. But it's also the case of who has got the strength to just eat someone's face. Like, I could bite one of you right now, and I would not have the strength in my mouth and in my teeth, and that personally, I don't think, or just in my own self, in my own personality, to rip a chunk off. Did you see that? That was a triple and then a collapse. I know it's on zombies with a double-barrel shotgun, so it doesn't count, but still. But anyway, yeah. I wouldn't physically or mentally have the strength to sink my teeth into some poor dude, yeah, and to then actually rip a chunk off, and then eat it? Like, you've got to be proper fucking psycho for that, really. You've got to be a psycho to just... And, see, that also could mean, again, superhuman strength. Do you see what I'm saying? To just have the strength to pull it off. And then, when the officer comes up and is like, step away from the face, sir, he looks up at him and growls. I mean, I would love to know what was going through this zombie dude's head at the time that he just looked at him and fucking growled. Like, what the fuck? And here's me being a right fucking psycho, pretending to shag the dead zombie because we were kind of, yeah. But it's like, what the actual fuck? I just don't understand it. I just don't understand what's going on. And is it just me, or Goth's tried it as well? He wanted to see what all the fuss was about. And then he got down. Twat. But yeah, I honestly just do not see what he's just mad. And I've lost my train of thought. But yeah, is it just me, or is there a lot more cases of cannibalism reported lately? Because I think there is. But oh well, this is going to come to an end. But they're saying it's this new LSD type of drug, and it's called bath salts. But remember, people, just because they give you the superhuman strength, don't be going and doing them. And they're not real bath salts. Don't be running down to your pharmacy. But apparently they were actually fucking legal. Now they're not. They were legal and they're being sold at like gas stations and stuff. How crazy is that? That's just completely crazy. But I think maybe it really is the zombie apocalypse. You never know. It could really be the zombie apocalypse, but they're having to try and cover it up for as long as possible. So they're saying that it's this bath salt shit. This is the point, people. We just don't know. It could be anything. It could be anyone, and it could be anywhere. Yeah. Luckily, though, if it is the zombie apocalypse, my friend has a pretty good plan of what to do, what action to take. So, I'll be straight around to him and be like, help me, I'm gonna die. But yeah, anyway, guys, this is the end. Let me know what you think. Leave a like if you liked, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Goodbye. I love you.